friends, this is Ritvik and today's video is today's video will be about multiplication. So let's move on to it. Now multiplication is a repeated addition. How? Now if we do that, 8 3s is 24. So if we do 8 3 times, that 8 plus 8 plus 8 is equal to 24. So you can see that multiplication is repeated addition. If we add 8 3 times, then the answer is same. Okay. Properties of multiplication. Now when a number is multiplied by 1, the product is the number itself. Thus this is the multiplicative property of 1. Now when a number is multiplied by 1, you can see the example that 1,23,456. If you multiply it by 1, the product will be the number itself. So this is the multiplicative property of 1. When a number is multiplied by 0, the product is 0. This is multiplicative property of 0. So you can see that example, 98,190 into 0 is equal to 0. If you multiply any number by 0, product is always 0. The product of two numbers does not change with a change in the order of numbers. This is the commutative property of multiplication. If we change the grouping of numbers, the product will not change. You can see that in the example below. 18,257 into 9, we multiply it, so we will get the answer 1,64,313. And if you multiply 9 into 18,257, answer is the same, 1,64,313. Thus 18,257 into 9 is equal to 9 into 18,257. That's the commutative property of multiplication. If you So now, regrouping and changing the order of numbers does not change the product of the number. This is associative property of multiplication. You can see the example below. 60 into 8 into 100 is equal to, if we do that with the brackets, under bracket 60 into 8 into 100 is equal to 480 into 100. First we solve the brackets, 480 into 100 is equal to 48,000. Again the same example, 60 into 8 into 100 is equal to 60 into under bracket 8 into 100 is equal to 60 into 800 is equal to 48,000. We solve the brackets first, as you know. Now same again, 60 into 8 into 100 is equal to 60 under bracket 60 into 100 into 8 is equal to 6,000 into 8. You know that we just solve the brackets first into 8. So 6,000 into 8 now is equal to 48,000. So this was the associative property of multiplication. So as you know that now. So fifth, what is the fifth? Bigger number can be divided into smaller parts easily. This is the distributive property of multiplication over addition or subtraction. Now what is that? Some big numbers are there. Okay. If we take an example, now see, I have created an example, 18 into 98. Okay, so 98 is equal to 18 into under bracket 100 minus 2. So what we did here, a number multiplying by 100 is 100 and 1000 is really easy to do, right? So we just divided the 98 into smaller parts. So what we did, now what is the statement? 18 into under bracket 100 minus 2. So one number is 100 and 100 minus 2. Okay. So now in the next statement, under bracket 18 into 100 minus under bracket 18 into 2. So first we solve both the brackets and we put the minus sign in between of that. So 18 into 100 is equal to 1800 and 18 into 2 is equal to 36. So and in between both both the products we put the minus sign. 1800 minus 36, and what will be the answer of that? 1764. Okay. Again, let's take one more example. Now. 24 into 125. So 125 we can divide it into smaller parts. So see how I have did it. 24 into under bracket 100 plus 20 plus 5. That will 100 plus 20 plus 5 will make it 125. So we broke it into some parts because it is really easy to multiply with 100,000 and else, etc. So now what's the statement below? 24 into 100 plus why we have put in that plus sign, because 100 plus 20 plus 5, you can see that. So we will multiply 24 with 120 plus 5, 120 and 5. So 24 into 100. Then first we multiplied this 24 with 100, and after that there is a plus sign. So we have put the plus sign. Then again we will multiply 24 by 20. So again after that 20 there is a plus sign. So again plus, and then last number is there remaining 5. So we will again multiply 24 by 5. So if we multiply 24 into 100, answer will be 2400 plus 24 into 20. What will the answer? 24 into 2, 48, and plus we put a 0 in the right of the product. So it will become 480. And plus, as you see that I have put the plus in the next statement also, right? So then the last remaining to solve was 24 into 5. 24 tens is equal to 240, and we divide it by 2 is equal to 120. Now if we add them all together, so it will become 3000. So that how easy was it, the distributive property of multiplication. Right? Did you understood? Yes, I think so. Okay. Now multiplication of a number by 10, 100 and 1000. To multiply a number by 10, 20, 30 and so on, we multiply the number by 1, 2, 3 and so on respectively, and put one 0 to the right of the product. Now what we do is, let's take an example. We should multiply 287 by 30. Okay, let's take a simple example. So first we will multiply 287 with 3 and then add a 0 to the right of the product, which we will get from 287 into 3. So let's see what will be the answer of 287 into 3. Okay, let's see. Into 3 now is equal to 861. So 861, and if we put a 0 to the right of its product, means here after that one, okay, so it will become 8610, means 8610. Okay, now more examples are given below. 287 into 10. So it will first 287 into 1 is the, did you know that the multiplicative property of 1, if we multiply any number by 1, the product is the number itself. So 287 into 1 will be only 287, and we put a 0 to the right of the product, will become now 2870, means 2870. Okay, right? Now one more example, 3287 into 40. So what we will do here, first we will multiply 3287 into 4, then we will get the, whatever we will get the product, we will put a 0 to its right. So let's see, after multiplying 3287 3,287 by 4, we get 13,148, and we will put one. If we will put 1 0 to the right of the product, it will become 1,31,480. Now next, what's the statement above? What's the statement below? Now, to multiply a number by 100, 200, 300 and so on, we multiply the number by 1, 2, 3 and so on respectively, and put 2 zeros to the right of the product. If we multiply 100, 200, 300, so as you can see that after 1 there are 2 zeros, so it will become 100. So like that. Okay, let's take an example that if we multiply if we want to multiply 28 by 300. So how we will do it? First we will multiply 28 into 3. So right, so 28 into 3, 28 into 3 will become 84. Now we have to multiply it by 300. So we have multiplied the 28 by 3. So answer was, as you can see in the calculator, 84. So 84. Now we will put 2 zeros to the right of a digit. So it will become 2400, means 24 means 2400. So more examples below that. 287 into 100. First we multiply 287 by 1. You know that the multiplicative property of 1. So it will become only 287. Then after that we will put 2 zeros right to the right of the product. So it will become, so it was 287 and we put 2 zeros to the right, so it will become 28,700. Now one more example. 3,287 into 400. So how we will do that? Okay, see, now first we will multiply 3,287 by 4, and we will put then 2 zeros to the product, to the right of the product, whatever we will get. 3,287 into 4, we get, as you can see, 13,148, and then we will put 2 zeros to the right of the product. So what it will become, 13,44,800. Okay. Now the last only. Now to multiply a number by 1000, 2000, 3000 and so on, we multiply the number by 1, 2, 3 and so on respectively, and put 3 zeros to the right of the product. More examples are given below. 2 examples are below. 287 into 1000. First 287 into 1 will be 287. Then we have to put 3 zeros on the right of the product. Product was 287. We will put now 3 zeros. Then what it will become? See, 2,87,000. Okay. Now the one more example. 3,287 into 4,000. So what we will do? 3,287. First we will do that. 3,287 into 4. First we will multiply, and after that we will put 3 digits to the right of the product. Okay. So let's see what will be the answer of 3,287 into 4. The answer is 13,148. So we'll now put 3 zeros to the right of the product. Product was 13,148. So now what will become? If we will give 3 zeros to the right of it, put 3 zeros to the right of it, then 1 crores 31 lakhs 48,000. So that will be the answer. Okay. Now let's see some more on the next page. I have I have some that exercises. Okay, let's solve it some, and you can also solve some by thinking your own also. So first is we have to multiply 4921 into 8. So if I put now, okay, I will put the answer below. Here you can see answer 1. Okay, answer 1. So if we multiply, let's see in the calculator what will be the answer of 4921 into 8. Okay, okay, now the answer is 39,368. So okay, wait, answer, what will type the answer then? We got the answer 39,368. 39,368. Okay, now what will be the answer of, okay, now do you solve, okay, solve your own. I have left 2 for you. Now for the second section, okay, second 2 will, okay, I will solve now first only, okay, first, or I will solve that third one, okay, 7,000 and 7,125 into 3,111 is equal to 3,111 into dash. So did you remember that what we say that commutative property of multiplication, that if we change the order of the numbers, the product will not change. Okay, so let's see here. 7,125 into 3,111 is equal to 3,111. What do you think? What will be the answer in that blank? Guess. I will give you 10 seconds. Guessed? Okay, now I will tell you the answer. Answer will be 7,125. So I will type that here. Answer 3. Okay, answer 3. Answer will be 7,125. Okay, wait. Okay. So now, okay, in the third section I will solve one. The first one I will solve in the third section. Okay. We'll put here 3, and in the down I will type answer. Answer 1. Okay. So now, what will be the answer? Okay, 178 into 40. Did you remember that multiplication of a number by 10, 100 and 1000 like that? Okay, I will show that to page 1 again, once again. See, what was the question? Okay, what was the question? Answer 178 into 40. So like the tens one. Okay, so how do we multiply a number by 10, 20 and 30 and so on? Okay, to multiply a number by 10, 20, 30 and so on, we multiply the number by 1, 2, 3 and respectively and put 1 0 to the right of the product. So 178 into 40. So what will be the answer of 178 into 4? Okay, let's see in here. 178 into 4, okay, is equal to, what have we got the answer? 712. Okay, 712 112. Okay, now we have to put 1 0 to the right of the product. So what it will become now? 7120 means 7120. Okay, understood? Now the last one, using distributive property. Did you remember that distributive property? No? Okay, I will show that once again and explain you again with an example. Now, bigger number can be divided into smaller parts easily. This is the distributive property of multiplication over addition or subtraction. So, now if we got now this example we will take 18 into 98 is equal to 18 into 100 minus 2. We divide it into some parts. Okay, 18, 100. If we round off 98 to the nearest tens, it will be nearest 100. It will become 100. So 100 minus 2 will become 90. So in the brackets I have done 100 minus 2. So now we will multiply 18 by 100 and 18 by 2. So in the brackets, first bracket 18 into 100 and then minus sign 18 into 2. So 1800 minus 36. 18 into 100 answer was 1800 and 18 into 2 36. So now if we subtract 36 from 1800, answer will be what? 1764. So now let's try to solve it. Okay, I will just take the pen option. Let's take the blue one. Okay, so now what was the question? First question is, I will solve the first one. 83 into 96. Sorry, I have written Q on there. Now so done. Now let's do it. 83 into 96. So we'll put here 96. So how will we do that? First we'll break it into two parts. If we round 96 to the nearest 100, it will become fast to 100. So we'll break that 96 into two parts. So how? So the statement will become as follows: 83 into 100 minus 4. Okay, oh sorry, okay, that's fine. Okay, that's fine. 100 minus 4. Okay, 100 minus 4. So we will multiply then 83 by 100 and 83 by 4. But in between we solve it. Now the statement in the next will become 83 into 100. 83 in, sorry, I have done wrong here. Okay, I have the blue one only. So 83 into 100. Okay, 83 into 100 minus 83 into 4. Okay, so now let's go to the calculator. Okay, 83 into 100 will become, okay, let's see that. So 8300. So we will type the next statement now as follows: 83, sorry, No, that was right only. I have again done wrong. 8300. So first we will write 8300. If we do that, 83 into 100. So 8300 minus. Okay, here was a minus sign, you know. Now 83 into 4. What will be the answer? Let's check. 83 into 4. Now answer will be 332. So 83 minus 8300 minus 332. So 332. Okay, so the answer will be now. Let's check in the calculator once again. Clear. 8300 minus 332 equal to 7968. So answer will be 7968. So that was the answer of 83 into 96. You can check in the calculator time. 83 into, what was the question? 83 into 96. Now let's check. Okay, 83 into 96. So what will get? What do we get? Got the answer 7968. So now you can just take a copy of this page. Okay, you can take a copy, click a photo and save it. You can do the questions by your own. So here was the video. Hope you liked, hope you enjoyed it. Please like, share and subscribe for more videos. Thank you.